So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the very all-round capabilities of this fella, Bruno Guimaraes. He's strong, competitive, aggressive without the ball, but one of the better distributors when...
Shot a goal! And that was very necessary. Rashford threads one in, crosses it in, and he gets rid in a hurry. Now that looks a decent ball. He rises! That's another chance! It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Number 11, Watkins. Watkins. Watkins.
So, a breakthrough already. Murphy. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rashford did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Salah. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Kirkes. He's shifting through the gears here. Could try cutting inside here. Cross flung in towards the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Looking here to chip it through. And he's taking no chances there. Plays it in low. And that should get the job done. Could move up a gear here. Liverpool are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Bruno Guimaraes.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
Gordon! Robson. Rashford. Here's Ndombele. That has been slung wide. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Joelinton. Tonali. Chance here to counter. Murphy tries making a foray down the right. Tonali. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Soboslai goes short. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Newcastle are looking to go forward now. Haaland is onto this. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Cross to the back post. Trippier can get it clear. Might be danger here. Chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Trippier. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Murphy. Shot could be on the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cleared without hesitation. Joelinton, great vision. Bruno Guimaraes gets flagged offside. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Gordon. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Tries a deft little... Big header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Robson spread it left. Now it's Rashford. Rashford. That's good play.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
There's the delivery. It's a mighty effort! They want to be quick to... In for the pieces! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Gordon. Now it's Joe Linton. Szoboszlai. And we hit half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Hello, attendees.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Liverpool are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And we're underway again. Spread out to the left. Gordon receives it in a wide position. Robson. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Chiao. Botman. Oh, good-looking ball. Gordon. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And that's been drilled in. Oh, what has happened? Shot, surely! Lacking in accuracy. Kirkes. That has been slung wide. Now it's Watkins. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Rashford. Robson. Kirkes is in a really good position out wide. Kraft. Bruno Guimaraes. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Szoboszlai does well to get it back. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. He's tried one! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just about up to the hour now. Oh, he's found support out wide. Very nicely done. Looks across and plays it in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Linton played out to the left flank. Robson producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. This looks promising. That is lovely. Brilliantly cut out. Mohamed Salah. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Szoboszlai. And Ndombele. And it's Salah. For Szoboszlai. Trippier. Oh, nice touch. Drilled in low. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Chiao. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Chiao. And Kraft. Nicely weighted ball. Murphy. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Joe Linton. Has a look and plays it forward.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Driving on and making good progress. And Ndombele. Over to the left. Watkins. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 91, Tanguy Ndombele. Coming on the field is number 22, Thomas Rashitsky. Substitution in progress.
3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Trippier gets into a good position. Out to the left it goes. Watkins. Robson. Now it's Mohamed Salah looking for the run. Thiaw cuts it out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's no flat and a chance! They've scored! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And there goes the final whistle. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Haaland taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience. He's got full. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Rashford gets a foot in here. Thomas. Rashford. It's not an especially good pass, that. That has been slung wide. Now this could be a chance. And this is Mohamed Salah. Great ball. Chance! They've scored!
The goal scorer after 13 minutes is number 5, Soboslai.
Liverpool gain their reward with an early goal. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Mubama. Kekej gets across to intercept that. Trippier. For Szoboszlai. Ndombele. Robson. Very nicely done. Out towards the flank. Here's Ndombele. Now it's Haaland. Now that is commitment to the cause. Szoboszlai with the short one. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Szoboszlai goes short. Crosses it in. And now a sudden chance to counter. Manhoof. This looks promising. Stoke applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Well-timed, excellent interception. pinches it off him. That's a shade optimistic. That has been knocked clear. Watkins. Rashford. Now it's Watkins. Looking for options for movement. He's being urged to shoot. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And now they can spring out of defence. Robson. There's a sharp little ball here. And this is Mohamed Salah. And a chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's there! And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your nets.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Nicely weighted ball, and it's made its way to him. Cresswell. Liverpool looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, that's delightful. Now it's Watkins. Watkins! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So much time and space here. And he whips it in. It's a goal kick. Chamadeu. Now Manhurth. Baijun Ho. Now Manhurth.
2 added minutes has
Watkins.
been indicated.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And he was quick to react. Baker. Baijun Ho. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Liverpool go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Now it's Watkins. Wilmot. Baker. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Robson does really well to win the ball there. That ball looks a good one.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, perfectly measured that. That is a brilliant interception. And it's Salah. Baker. Played back. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Looking for a runner. Cresswell. Liverpool with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Baker. Bai Jun-ho. And it's Pearson. Ndombele to Watkins. Played out to the left flank. Great vision. Oh, super find. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
Baker. Mobama. Bai Jun-ho. Rashford. Trippier. Kirkez. Goes looking wide. Now it's Haaland. And it's Salah. He's on it. Can he get away? Watkins receives it in a good position here. Saliba, and it's Trippier. Well, that looks a decent ball. That is a great pick out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pearson and Bai Jun-ho. Pearson. Mobama. Saliba, and it's Kirkez. It's Trippier. Trippier goes back to front. Aims beyond the defence, and he's picked it up out wide. He's gone for goal! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
So, time
Number
for changes
7.
on both
Coming
sides,
on the
actually.
field, number 56, number 30. Substitutions taking place.
75 minutes played. Baker. And it's Chamadeu. Now it's Manhoef. Lovely bit of skill.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now it's Watkins. And here's Haaland. Liverpool finding their passes. It's Salah! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
A case now of complete control. Baker. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Rashford. Watkins. And it's Rashford. Now it's Watkins. Ball played for Rashford. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution.
climbs up big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Cresswell. Baker. Vidigal. Knocks it into space. Vidigal picks it up out wide. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Trippier. Brzezinski. And he's being shifted off it. Looking to play him in. Chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Drives it in. And that will be the final act. Liverpool looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Mohamed Salah taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a... So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And this is now today's lineup.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. So we're up and running. Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that has been cleared. Looking for options for movement. And the finish! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Engages and forces him off the ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Borja Mayoral. Skims one in. It's not an especially good pass, that. So what can they make of this? Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Merino, Van der Vaart. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Alaba makes the interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Still goalless at the moment. Kiko Femenia. Ricky Puig. And it's Cruyff. Now he's got space here. And that has been knocked clear. Climbs up big! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Borja Mayoral. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's the keeper's ball. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Terrific header! And he's quick to get it clear again. Merino. Van der Vaart. Now it's Lewandowski. And this is Cruyff. Merino. Merino! It's a loose ball. And that's a throw-in. Cruyff has it in a wide position. And it's Cruyff. Tries a deft little ball. And it's ended up in no man's land. A goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. In with the challenge. Cruyff. Kiko Femenia. That's good play. Crosses it in here. And that should get the job done. He's in a great position here. Lewandowski, it's a good ball out wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Tries a shot! A skipper's goal!
Listen, you don't get lucky in doing what he just has. It comes from an inner desire and competitiveness to work on the moments that can elevate his game and this game.
The goal scorer after 45 minutes.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
A 1-0. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think, on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Liverpool go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
That gets things going for the second half. Liverpool carrying a one-goal lead. Can he get onto this? Gets into some space. Fired deep towards the back post. Hazard gets good distance on it. And he's picked it up out wide. Alaba attempts a clearance. Modric. It's Vinicius Junior. Borja Mayoral.
Mayoral really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Borja Mayoral. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
That has certainly made things interesting.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Thinks about the shot. Chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Opts for safety. Tries to pass it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's Azar. Diego Rico. Cruyff. Can he get it through? Crosses it in. Vinicius Junior!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substitution in progress.
He is through here. Now this could be a chance. Opts to play it. Big chance! It's in! And they get themselves in front! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's a shade optimistic.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Lewandowski. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. In it comes. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. But there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Van der Vaart. Modric. And it's Rudiger. Spread out to the left. He's a sharp little ball here. Cross goes in there. Up he goes! He's scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After 77 minutes is number 37.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And he's worked it through. Could try cutting inside here. He's picked his way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That's just playing it safe and simple. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he welcomes it in, and he's big chance, must be! Look at the space here. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Cruyff. Parejo. He's found a way through. Danger averted for now. Vinicius Junior. Ricky Puig.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's come to nothing. Liverpool making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Number 23, Rafael van der Vaart. Coming on the field is
Ricky Puig, who does have an assist to his name.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Now it's Lewandowski. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Goes forward. Now he's off and running. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Played out wide. Vinicius Junior.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And Alexander-Arnold. Ricky Puig. And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Cruyff picking up the Man of the Match award. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's really well manoeuvred. Distributed tidily. Tries to play it through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van der Vaart. That is ended up in no man's land. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Balda. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. First quarter of an hour gone. Played back. And he's picked it up out wide. Cruyff. Now this shot, surely! They've scored! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
En el minuto 17, el dorsal 11.
Liverpool have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's been shipped out wide. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that pass just didn't quite work. Modric. And here's Lewandowski. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get it through? Good read, needed to be. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Played into space. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Approaching the half-hour mark. Threads one in. He's in a great... Can he finish? Riqui Puig. Riqui Puig is there to clear. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Balda attempts a clearance. Well-timed, excellent interception. It's not an especially good pass, that. Riqui Puig. Looking for the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Could try cutting inside here. Nice control. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, can they get him away? Azar. Here's Riqui Puig. Modric. Van der Vaart. Cruyff. That's very neat. They want to be quick to recover this. And the counter is on. Aims beyond the defence. Rudiger. Van der Vaart. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Well, when you look at the gulf in quality, the gap should be greater, but there are higher gears to be found, so maybe we'll see that reflected.
Liverpool leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Modric, and it's Cruyff. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Merino. Ricky Puig. Oh, that's a key interception. Betia. Spread out to the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he'll shoot here! Vinicius Junior.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And it's Merino. Modric under intense pressure.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in, he's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
It's a promising position. Great vision. Modric. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Balda. So we've reached the hour mark. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Played out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's only too happy to take that back. Mikel Merino picks it up out wide. And that has been knocked clear. Balda. Pressure coming in from all directions. That has been slung wide. Balda. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass somewhat off target. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7. El dorsal 19, el dorsal 18
Rudiger.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22, el
Just a
dorsal
quarter of an
10,
hour to play.
el dorsal 9.
And it's Modric. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, and that should have been two.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Daddy. Knocks it into space. Oh, played through for the wide man. Modric. To Hazard. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Liverpool still ahead by the game's only goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, That's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And this is Cruyff. Hangs in a cross. Up he goes! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Van der Vaart plays it short. That's good play. Hazard! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Now there's a fine ball. Chance for a shot! Taken goal. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Alaba. Ricky Puig. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Hazard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that is that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Lewandowski voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Good ball, good take.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Cruyff. And this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! He scored! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Can he get on the end of this? Modric. And that's really well manoeuvred. And this is Cruyff. Perrin. Now that is commitment to the cause. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And he can clear it away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Vinicius Junior, out to the left it goes. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Liverpool are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. He's having a go! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Vinicius Junior.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Alaba. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through. That's been slipped through. And he's quick to get it clear again. Tries a deft little ball. He's in a great position here. And the shot! It's hit the upright. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Lewandowski, and this is Cruyff. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Perrin. Liverpool looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Keogh looking to pass their way through. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Lewandowski. Driving through the middle. Good chance here! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Crosses it in and the keeper beats it away. Decent chance! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
And it's Cruyff.
Two added minutes has been
Pass, but
indicated.
can he get there? And it's made its way to him. And that's the keeper's ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Quality ball. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Liverpool are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. That has ended up in no man's land. Modric! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And he's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Serves up across. Now it's Lewandowski. And this is Cruyff.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think.
He's gone for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Modric. Played into space. Liverpool are still that goal to the good. Aimed beyond the defence. Played into space out wide. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. Cruyff. Goes for the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Some resolute defending there. Cruyff. And this is Lewandowski. Chance, surely! And he has kept it out somehow.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That pass isn't the best. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Knocks it into space. Oh, good take in a good area. He's given the time to pick a pass.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And this is Cruyff. Has a shot! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Vinicius Junior! Vinicius Junior! Vinicius Junior! Substitution on the field, number 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Liverpool are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Close to the goal! That is decidedly lacking.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Substitution on the field, number 10, Vinicius Junior. Number 11, Robert Lewandowski. Coming on the field, number 18, Griezmann.
Liverpool have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. He has found a way through. Oh, the ball's run this time, surely! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down, as opposed to two.
Hazard. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
There will be 3
And the number on the
minutes added
board
time.
is 3. Looking to play him in. Spread neatly. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error. It's Griezmann! They've got to be quick to recover this. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And so, the national anthems. Well, that was impressive. Match that.
this is now today's lineup.
Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to dominate in the wide areas, isn't it?
Yeah, I suspect that the wide men have been instructed to combine with the two forwards playing off the central striker, providing support or rotating with them while being the main suppliers of crosses. This is all about end product.
And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I can tell you from what I've seen of this guy, Mudryk, I really like. He will inject some real pace, dynamism and directness into any team's play. Not just with his dribbling, but he's getting better in terms of his work off the ball too.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Zinchenko gets over and intercepts. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he get it through? Now it's Mudryk. And the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And it's been taken short. Great chance! Now, can that... Tries a shot! Goal! Ukraine! And it's Ukraine who take the lead. That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Hungary are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Sabani. And it's gone back to the keeper. Zinchenko, looking to play him in. He has a look up. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Oh, that's a brilliant save!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now. Hungary are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best.
Shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Zinchenko. Ukraine were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And no, that was never going to make it. And he's on a charge. Very nicely done. Crosses it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. He's gone for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, they'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Dovbik. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Shalai. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Ukraine looking to pass their way through. Gets a good foot in there. Kerkez. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Sabani. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now Sabani. Can he latch on to this? He's shifting through the gears here. Ball driven towards the far post. And it's claimed by the keeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Kerkez. Now it's Shalai. Closing in on goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Not the most accurate pass. Great vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kerkez. Mudryk. Now it's Dovbik.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's found a way through. In with the challenge. Szoboszlai. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello, attendees.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're off again.
Hungary can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's a promising position. Here comes the terrific header. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
What a throw in. Zinchenko. And it's made its way to him. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure. Chance for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a decent clearance. That's a nicely weighted pass. Chooses to go back. He's tried one! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Hungary really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Can he finish? He's got away with one there. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And that's aimed into the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Zinchenko. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Shalai. Shalai going face-to-face with his great rival. Mudryk providing an outlet on that flank. He's got tall. Oh, taken with style. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Dovbyk played into space out wide. Corner given. Zinchenko plays it short. Cross needs to be good. And it's going to be another corner. Zinchenko goes short. Takes aim and he gets big. Well, that is remarkable.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Shalai. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's had a hit! Just off target.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Zinchenko. Foot in. Shalai. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Dovbyk. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for the run. Zinchenko picks it up out wide. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's away! Well read, nice interception. And he's well positioned here.
Decent attempt at, just a little mistimed.
And claimed it back swiftly. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Orban gets a foot in here. And now the breakaway. And he's picked out the run. He is through here. That's a shade optimistic. It's a sharp pass.
There will be
He's got
3
away.
minutes added time.
And here's Dovbik. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Ukraine find a position of real strength now. And that is as far as it goes. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And so we stand for the anthems. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. So that's got things underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield.
Oh, smashing header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Morata clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Nico Williams goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Grimaldo. Threads one in. Nico Williams gets into a good position. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nico Williams. Knocks it into space. Kirkes. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rodri. Now Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Yamal. And it's Porro. Oh, that's a key interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Hungary, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Fabian Ruiz. Spain looking to pass their way through.
Morata really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's really well manoeuvred. Great vision. He's being urged to shoot. Chance here to counter. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. He is just caressing the ball. Tries a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
For such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
Tries to play it through. Shoots! It's bounced back off the post. And it's been taken short. And the cross come. Oh, what a climb! Goal, Hungary! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
He can get that clear.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Shalai. Rodri spots it and intercepts. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. That's the throw. Szoboszlai is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Fabian Ruiz. Looking for the run. There's no flag. That looks a good cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. Fabian Ruiz.
Hungary can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that was very necessary. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Fabian Ruiz really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Shalai.
Habrá 2 minutos
Now it's
de
Shalai.
descuento.
Nico Williams. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in plenty of space here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores
Yeah, on the face of it,
que obedezcan
it
en
looks a
todo
fair
momento
reflection
las
of what we've all
indicaciones de
seen,
nuestro
Peter.
personal de
Some
seguridad.
incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Hungary, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. There's the start of the second half.
Hungary really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Williams. Lovely feet. And it's Pedri. Decent chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Turns back here, probably the best option. And here's Yamal. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Morata. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Yamal with the short one. Hungary have the chance to go the other way. Now he's off and running. Rodri. Nice sequence of passes, this. Tries to pass it through. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Morata. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that has left him in a heap. Almost an hour gone. That's a decent clearance. Now it's Shalai. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Now it's Yamal. Spread it left. Nico Williams could try cutting inside here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out to the left it goes. Pedri. Oh, looks a smashing ball. Now there's the clearance.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
Spain
11.
choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind. Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's found a way past, and he shoots! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Ferran Torres. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Grimaldo. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Out towards the flank. He's had a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 7.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Fabian Ruiz. For Ferran Torres. And it's Grimaldo. Aims beyond the defence. Out of play for a throw. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And this is Perez.
Spain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Hungary, moments now away from seeing this one out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Lovely bit of skill. And he lines up a cross. Le Normand can get it clear. Some shot at goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gone all the way through to the keeper.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Se ruega a los espectadores que tengan previsto abandonar el estadio en coche, que lo hagan de forma ordenada.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here,
everybody,
a clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today.
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion
Everyone,
alongside
please
me
welcome our
will be
players
Jim
to the
Beglin.
field.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And so, the national anthems. Well, that was impressive. Match that.
And this is now today's lineup.
Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to dominate in the wide areas, isn't it?
Yeah, I suspect that the wide men have been instructed to combine with the two forwards playing off the central striker, providing support or rotating with them while being the main suppliers of crosses. This is all about end product.
So we're up and running. Opts for safety. Now he's off and running. That has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. Distributed tidily. And it's played in. Cleared away. And he's had a hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Bakasetas. Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? He's found a way through. Bullish header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Tries to get it clear. Hungary have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Shalai. Can he get on the end of this? Soboslai receives it in a wide position. Cross needs to be good. Big header! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 11.
Hungary make the perfect start. They are already ahead. That's a promising run he's making on the right. There's a sharp little ball here. Played in. He gets big. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Spread out to the left.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And the counter is on. Always onto this. Oh, it's a real chance! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 23 minutes.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tsimikas. Nice bit of trickery. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, this looks sharp. Hungary have it back and can go again.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bakasetas, lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's gone backward here. Good ball, good take. Now this could be a chance. Shalai. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Bakasetas. Now that looks a decent ball. Big chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And now they can spring out of defence. Kirkes turns back here, probably the best option. Deftly out wide. And it's been given away. And it's Kirkes. He's shifting through the gears. He's having a shot! Goal, Hungary! And they're back in front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And now he has two. Hungary go into the lead. Kirkes has it in a wide position. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, that's neat.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Crosses it in. Tries a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
Please turn your attention to the screen.
It is quite a game, breathless and
police.
laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Hungary are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Nice control.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's a good ball out wide. Tsimikas did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Shalai. And that's out of reach. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Nicely weighted ball. Bakasetas. Shalai. Looking for the run. Soboslai. And the shot! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Greece really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Hungary take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
That's the throw. Kirkes.
Hungary are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Szoboszlai under intense pressure.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Well timed, excellent interception. Greece finding their passes. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he spark a counter here? He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. Danger averted for now. Orban. Spread it left. And it's Kirkes. Some really good ball movement. That's tidy. Aimed in towards the centre. And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, they can break here. Now it's Bakasetas. Short changes him with that pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's picked his way through. Nicely shaped ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Coming on to replace him is number 39. Substitution in progress.
That pass isn't the best. Bakasetas. Greece do have a chance to counter here. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And they've got a throw. Oh, can he get onto this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Chance for a shot! And he's there to belt it away. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's a good ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Kirkes. Long ball upfield.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That has been knocked clear. Shapes to shoot! Cleared without complication. And here's the chance to counter. That's a little off target.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Bakasetas. Lovely bit of skill. And time is up. Hungary are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Through the gates.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Hungary braced for their anthem.
And this is now today's lineup.
India have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I do enjoy watching the high-risk, high-reward approach taken by this lad Kerkez, a player who likes engaging and stretching the opposition going forward while doing a lot of intense man-to-man pressing as well. If he's on his game, he can help his team create many chances high up this pitch.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kerkez.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope. India really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And he's on a charge. Oh, looks a smashing ball. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. They've played it short. Now here's the delivery. Cleared away. Hungary are looking to go forward now. Orban. Quality ball. And it's Kerkez. Good pressure, determined, intense. Kerkez is fouled. Szoboszlai! Superb from Szoboszlai! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And Hungary are in front.
Goal!
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Szoboszlai!
Hungary are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Tries to dink it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now he's off and running. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Distributed tidily. And he's been shifted off it. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai. And it's Kerkez. He's in a good position here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Hungary really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
That has been slung wide. Looking for options for movement. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Szoboszlai is onto this. Now that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Hungary head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So off we go once more.
Hungary definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He has found a way through. Orban gets it away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's with the keeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Shalai. Szoboszlai, given the lift of his goal. India looking to pass their way through. Now he's got space here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Gets a good foot in there. Into the channel. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Being still separated by the game's only goal.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
That's really well manoeuvred. He's had it taken off him. Tries to play it through. That's a good ball out wide.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicely spread. And it's made its way to him. Now there's... And the shot! He's scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Hungary are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Some resolute defending there. Knocks it into space. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Out to the left it goes. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Played through into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, he's burst through. Szoboszlai! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, here we go.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's there to clear it. There's the shot! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Sunil Chetri. Number 16,
And it's been taken short.
Number 9, number 12.
Now it's Szoboszlai.
Substitutions taking place.
India have the chance to go the other way.
Hungary have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. He's on it, can he get away? And we're done. Hungary can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Szoboszlai picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it,
today,
and they did.
To make sure to put any litter
Thanks
in the
to
bins.
Jim alongside.